Good evening and welcome to Wednesday's edition of the Regional News. No state resources will be wasted searching the sea for bodies of Venezuelans killed by the United States military in the drug interdiction exercise last week, says Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar. The Prime Minister stressed that Trinidad and Tobago's duty ends with recovering any carcasses that wash ashore. She was responding to a call by Colombian President Gustavo Petro on the government of Trinidad and Tobago to search for the remains of the 11 men killed in a lethal strike by the U.S. military on a vessel allegedly carrying drugs into the southern Caribbean. Police have yet to identify the two bodies which washed ashore over the weekend. Persad-Bissessar said she plans to have face-to-face meetings with U.S. officials while in New York later this month. The Prime Minister will be making her first official trip to attend the United Nations General Assembly in New York, which takes place from September 23 to 29. Two Brazilian Supreme Court justices on Tuesday voted to convict former President Jair Bolsonaro of leading a criminal conspiracy to overturn the 2022 election, as they cast their first votes in the first phase of the ex-president's trial. The five-judge panel is now one vote away from a majority convicting Bolsonaro of orchestrating an attempted coup to remain in power after his 2022 electoral defeat to leftist president Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva. The charges stem from a federal police investigation that uncovered the alleged plot, including plans to poison Lula and his running mate. Bolsonaro stands accused of taking part in an attempted criminal organization, attempting to violently abolish democracy, organizing a coup, and damaging government property and protected cultural assets. His lawyers have maintained his innocence on all counts. The charges are tied to Bolsonaro's alleged incitement of riots in January 2023, when thousands of his supporters stormed and ransacked the Congress, Presidential Palace, and Supreme Court in Brasilia, the capital. And now for some international news. Protesters beat and burned ministers in their homes as an anti-corruption row in Nepal pushed the country's youth to breaking point. The government blocked access to several social media platforms last week over misuse, including false accounts used to spread fake news, hate speech, and to commit fraud. The uprising and subsequent crackdown, which left 19 dead and 500 injured on Monday after police opened fire on a crowd, forced Nepal's communist Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli to resign the next day. The social media ban was also lifted on Tuesday, but the protest continued. Fueled by rage over the deaths, protesters stormed government buildings, attacked ministers in the street, and set fire to the Prime Minister's house. Thank you for watching. I am Tiana.